Hello again, welcome back to another video. So as you see by the title, this title is going to be why I sold my Wk180c. Now, I loved my Wk180c. I thought it was a really good rifle. I did a lot with it, as you see in the shooting video, and a bunch of the reviews on it. I have nothing but good things to say about it. That being said, I got the Wk180c because I wanted something that was close to like an AR-15 style firearm, which it was, had the same controls and everything pretty much. And yeah, I liked it. It performed well for me. However, I was getting a little bit nervous and anxious with it, with parts breaking for something that cost $1,300 and $1,200. I don't think that can cut it if there's going to be parts breaking on it after not a lot of rounds going through it. Saw a lot of things online on forums about parts breaking and whatnot. So I knew I wasn't going to shoot it. It didn't really have, there was nothing really I was mainly using it for target shooting, and that's not really the type of firearms where I like to be, is not just target shooting. I like to have my firearms, I like to have like a purpose for having them. So a lot of my firearms that I have are mainly for hunting purposes or collecting like old stuff, like my Mosin Nagant that I have. I really like collecting those old firearms. I really want to get a Lee Enfield, either a SMLE or a number 4 rifle next. But yeah, I sold it, and I sold it because I have a rifle that already fits that niche for target shooting. I have it right here, and that's my SKS with a Tapco stock on it. I mean, I've had this rifle for a lot longer, and I much prefer to shoot this than I do my WK. Like, the ammunition's a lot cheaper, definitely a lot cheaper for it. I have a lot more rounds through this thing. I'm much more comfortable shooting this than my WK. So I kind of based it off of a Wk180c versus my SKS. SKS is a lot cheaper. I can get parts for it pretty easily, or if it breaks I can just buy another SKS, as they're not cheap. Unlike the WK, where if I need a new part for it, who knows how long it would take, as well as how much that part would cost. And I just can't go and afford to buy a new rifle to use as a parts rifle on it. So yeah, I sold my Wk180c. I'm not sad about it. Like I said, it's not really the type of firearms category that I like to be in. Yeah, I like the tactical look of it, but tactical is not really what I like. What I really want, and what I've always really wanted, and looking over my old firearms list before I even had my firearms license, is I really liked bullpup rifles. So I think that's the next kind of 223 rifle that I'm going to get. Would be like a tavor or a Type 97 is what I'm thinking I'll get next. But that being said, that's not really in the plans right now. Right now I'm looking to get a new bolt action hunting rifle, because my 30-30 does the trick, but I definitely want to get something a little bit more bigger so I can hunt a bigger game with it. That brings me on to my next thing. Like I said, I kind of based it off of the Wk180c versus my Tapco SKS. Yes, the WK has a lot more stuff you can do to it for customization, but at the same time too, that just made me want to spend more money on customizing it to make it also more better for me. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to drop tons of money that I don't have on a rifle, where my SKS, it's perfect for what I needed. It has the Tapco stock on it, which is great. It's magazine fed, which is also good, even though we're limited to 5 rounds in Canada. Like, that's fine to me. Even though you can get the 10-round pistol mags, that's just more ammunition I'd be wasting, and more money I'd be wasting when I go to the range. Yeah, so I kind of thought maybe I should limit the amount of firearms I have, because when I go out to the range or I go out shooting, it's always a big like, oh, what ones do I bring? I don't want to bring every single one, because it's just more hassle to bring them out and take them down and clean them later. Whereas Whereas if I just have a couple, then I can do that. And I already have a semi-automatic firearm, which was my SKS. I didn't really see a need to have my Wk180c. I know they're great rifles, and they're great for the 3-gun matches that a lot of people like to do, and that's just not the type of the firearms owner I am. I'm mainly a hunter, and I like to collect like the older World War II, World War I style firearms. That's mainly my, those were mainly my ambitions for owning firearms. I didn't really want to buy something that I go to the range and just shoot at the range type of thing. I want to use stuff that I can actually use, like out in the bush, and use for hunting purposes. That's the whole reason I got into firearms to begin with. It's not to have some tactical rifle that I can go and spend tons of money off at the range shooting. So yeah, that's the reason why I sold my Wk180c. Now the guy that bought my Wk180c, he was a really nice guy. I know he's going to get a lot of use out of it. It was in great condition. Nothing broke on mine other than that brass deflector, but it's not an integral part of the rifle. So yeah, I sold my Wk180c because I didn't see a need for it. It didn't fit my needs and wants for a rifle. Plus, if I'm going to get a 223 semi-automatic rifle like that, I'd pick probably a bullpup, because those are just a little bit more different and something more I'm more interested in. So yeah, goodbye Wk180c. It was a great rifle. Had a lot of fun with it. Nothing broke my mind. I had nothing but good things to say about mine. Performed well, but it just wasn't the type of rifle that I saw myself using practically and constantly, where the money that I spent on it would actually be worth it. I know I could hunt coyotes with it if I wanted to, but that's just not the type of person or hunter or firearms owner that I am. Yeah, that's why I sold my Wk180c, and the SKS still, in my opinion, beats it for the price of it. Even though it doesn't shoot as accurately, it's still, for me, my SKS is still my #1 semi-auto that I own. So thank you all for watching, and comment down below. Let me know how your Wk180cs are working out for you. Go back and check out my other videos if you haven't seen my videos on my old Wk180c. It was a great rifle, like I said. I do recommend it for people that want that type of rifle. It just wasn't something that fit my purposes and my needs. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.